My name's Herb Dixon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a comedian. I tell stories with sound effects. I make a lot of noise everywhere I go. If you're sitting in front of a speaker, I apologize. I make sounds where people least expect it. If I was to tell you I ran to the store really quick to get some milk for my mom, that's not really a very good story. I ran to the car, I drove to the cow and got some milk. That's not a very good story. But if I enhance that with sound effects, I say, I ran to the car, got inside the car, milk. Thank you. That's a better story. I like to go to the dentist's office. This is always a favorite of mine. People are laying in the chair with their mouth wide open. The dentist leaves the room to get a new tool. I go behind the counter, I grab the microphone, and I make this sound come out of the back room where he's getting that new tool. This would mess you up. Laying there with your mouth open, you hear this. Open wide. I love to fly on planes and sit behind the nervous people. Oh, you're here. I'm sorry about that. I like to sit behind the nervous people, the ones that are wearing 7 or 8 seatbelts. You know those people? They have a life insurance policy. They're watching the wings move in case they fall off like they're going to tell somebody in time. 30,000 feet, I'll sneak up behind you and do this to you. This will mess you up. 30,000 feet, you spit out your gum, you have your cup of coffee there, and then you hear this. Hey, let me in! This will freak you out at 30,000 feet if you heard this behind you. Yeah, I like to fly in planes. I'm a jet guy, though. I love to fly in jet aircraft. I like to know I'm going to get off the ground and keep going until it's time to come down. I like to feel that power under my behind going down the runway. That feels good. This scares the heck out of me. That first second shift blows my mind. Thank you. I shouldn't bug you. I used to own a Toyota. I used to have a Toyota Corolla. Little rusted out pile of poop Toyota Corolla. Neat car, though. I put a big sound system in it. I put 4,000 watts of power in the trunk and 2 big speakers out the front and a microphone behind the wheel so I could drive around messing people up. One of my favorites is to come driving up behind a small car sitting at a red light and make the sound of a semi-truck losing its brakes and trying to stop behind them. People lose it when they hear that. The doors fly open and they're gone. I got more free CDs and sunglasses that way. Is there cowboys in the room? Good, I'm sorry. I'm going to toast you boys good. What makes a guy want to ride a really mad horse to win a hubcap for his belt? Now, you seen the new cowboys? The cowboys of the 90s, you seen these new guys all walking around in their little sister's blue jeans. Oh, come on, you've seen it. They're wearing pants so damn tight there's hair growing through the legs. That's why they walk around with their thumbs hooked in their pockets. Damn, these things are tight. Help me get them out. And if you listen carefully, you can hear them. That's why the dog's always following them. No, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. You can ride a horse. You're a better man than me, folks. You're a better man than me. Oh, yes, sirree, Bob. Yeah, because you ride an animal like a horse. You got to know how to ride. You got to go with the flow. There's a way to move with the animal. You got to go with that animal, that 1,300 pounds. You got to know how to move with it. I can't do that. I'm always going down when the saddle's coming up. And if you can't get that rhythm together, it's painful. You always with your friends are going, how you doing? I'm okay. All the women are going, let's gallop. No. Because I've seen this. Oh, I've seen this. You ever watch them old movies with the cowboys and Indians? Ever seen that? Oh, yeah. See a cowboy riding hard across the prairies trying to get away from the Indians? He's riding so hard in front of his hat's flipped up in the wind. He's riding hard and shooting backwards trying to slow the Indians down. And see this guy going? And the Indians are chasing him. Bareback. This is the part that kills me. A piece of leather in the front, piece of leather in the back, and nothing underneath. Man, you wondered why they screamed like that coming across the prairies, didn't you? See him chasing those cowboys? That's why they talk like that in the movies. Oh. Me hurt big time, Kemosabe. I've been riding motorcycles for years, folks. One of the only motorcycles, I talk about motorcycles in my show, and one of the ones I talk about the most is a Harley Davidson. Harley Davidson's a neat motorcycle, isn't it? Harley's the only motorcycle that comes with its own species of human being. If a skinny guy was to buy a Harley, a month and a half later, it's a big, hairy guy. These guys are always 350 pounds, and they have no sleeves on their coats, and their faces haven't seen combs in 7 years. His name is Slim. Slim approaches his hog to go to the bar in the morning. Come on, you piece of crap. Uh-oh. Damn fair food. I'm gonna trade you in for a Honda. Better turn it on.